everybody, this is Mr. Bacon Pigmon, and as we all know, yesterday was Five Nights at Freddy's second year anniversary. Now, this is pretty big seeing as the new sister location game is coming out soon this October. Well, knowing Scott, probably next week. Anyways, so what I'm doing for FNaF's second year anniversary, sorry I couldn't get this up yesterday, I was extremely busy, but I'm going to be explaining how Five Nights at Freddy's sister location is linked to the previous timeline of Five Nights at Freddy's. So, it all started off with Fredbear's Family Diner. It was going great, and then the bite of 87 happened, yada yada yada. We all know the story. So they closed down and later reopened as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now, they made the new animatronics more kid-friendly looking, and the mouths were made smaller in order for them to not bite the children. And so, what happened is they eventually went out of business because they weren't making enough money to keep those new and improved animatronics running, and they eventually went out of business. Now, what happened after this was later in the early 1990s, they created Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now, this was the second pizzeria with new animatronics. That it was a smaller location and a lower budget location, and everything was going fine, and the kids were having a great time. And then what happened was, sadly, the five children were lured into the back by one of the suits and were murdered. Now, those kids were stuffed into the animal suits, into the animatronic suits, and then the customers were noticing blood and mucus dripping from the animatronic orifices, and they went out of business and they closed down. Now, what happened after this was in 2017, approximately, they reopened a new Fazbear's Fright, is what it was called. It was a horror attraction, as we know as the location from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Now, they gathered everything they could, and they had a pretty good budget going. And so they then had a fire break out, and the building burnt to the ground. And so they auctioned off what was left of the place, and they auctioned off some of the small items and other animatronic Freddy Fazbear related items. Now, what happened after this was they took the money from that auction and then they opened a new restaurant to take one more shot at the restaurant Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So they tried it one more time, and they called it Circus Baby's Pizza World. Mind blown. Now, here's my thing, is some people may argue, well, the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 animatronics didn't have small mouths like the toy animatronics, and they probably just issued it off and then made the animatronics not able to walk around. So that is my explanation of that. And other people argue, well, what's your explanation on the phantom animatronics? Now, basically, the phantom animatronics all look burnt. So basically what's going to go on is you hear the phone guy, or the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 animatronic, the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 night guard. Here's the phone guy talking about fire could break out at any time, and the night guard begins to hallucinate burnt animatronics as he is seeing animatronics and hearing about fires. So this is what explains that. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to know what you guys have, like, what's your opinion on this? I want to know. So let me know in the comments down below. And also, I have a new microphone, so let me know if it sounds better. There shouldn't be as much popping. There shouldn't be as much of this, but so there shouldn't be as much loud noise like that. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Pig out! And remember, that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching.